You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
6 months ago, Jaime Naranjo was gunned down in his own front yard during a mental health crisis. Today, we're here with the same demands that we had 6 months ago. As the statute of limitations expires, we still don't have the records being released by the sheriff, and the Naranjos still have not received all of their personal property back. Just a few months later, Sherrano Stingley was beat to death during a mental health crisis by the Sacramento Sheriff as well. This board has been completely ineffective at providing safe emergency services to low-income and Black and brown communities. Having an untreated mental illness makes you 16 times more likely to be killed in an encounter with the police. Here in Sacramento, you're 4 times more likely to be killed in an encounter with the police if you're Black, and 7 times more likely to be incarcerated. The Sac Sheriff is ripping families apart, and this board seems to be more concerned with civil discourse than the loss of life. While you're able to hide behind the fact that the sheriff is an elected position, you actually hold all of their funding. We demand that all of the personal property as well as the records are released for Sherrano Stingley as well as Jaime Naranjo. We also demand that you pay mental health workers a competitive wage and invest in advertising for the positions so we can actually stand up and have these positions filled, as well as voting yes on item 19 to fund non-police alternatives. Desmond, you accused anti-racist protesters of wanting to tear down something that you had built up. Tonight, instead of civil discourse keeping you up at night, I hope you sit and think about what you would want for a system that killed your family member with no accountability. Thank you.
Dymin, Stingley. Do you guys need the camera?
Yes.
Yeah. You want to sit it in the middle?
Right there, okay?
Yeah, because I'm going to make it bigger. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm the daughter of Sherrano Stingley, and I'm coming to tell a story. I am my father's voice, and I'm going to recount for you his last moments alive. During the early mornings of December 6, 2022, I was in a mental health crisis. My schizophrenia was causing me to be paranoid, confused, and anxious. I was trying to get back to my house where I live with my daughter. When I made it to my block, all the houses looked similar. I was confused and afraid, felt like someone was chasing me. I started frantically knocking on doors looking for my daughter. In state of panic, I tried to hide in my daughter's car for safety. When I realized it wasn't my daughter's car, I kept frantically searching, losing my shoes, leaving them scattered around my neighborhood. As I continued knocking on doors looking for my daughter, one of the neighbors called 911 because they were confused as to why am I knocking frantically. That would be the last door I ever knocked on. Without identifying themselves, Sacramento Sheriff ordered me to show my hands and get on the ground. When I complied, they continued to yell commands. Next, they pulled my shirt over my head, hit me with a flashlight. I was scared and confused, wondering what I did wrong. I just wanted to get home to my daughter. More officers came and continued to excessively beat me. After I was in cuffs, I lifted my head to breathe. It was shoved back down. I wasn't trying to hurt anyone. As the officers continued to beat me, I grunted in pain, told them I was just trying to breathe, and grabbed on the sleeve to stop them from hitting me. As I pleaded for my life and called out for my daughter, the officers beat the life out of me. After Sacramento Sheriff killed me, they continued to drag my name and lie and call me a thief, lying about tasing and choking me. They stole my life and left my daughter to pick up the pieces. So you're telling me that if somebody is trying to make it home, that's okay to kill somebody. I want all of the body camera footage to be released. I want the 911 call to be released. I want the officers to be held accountable. I could tell, Desmond, you don't care because you're not making no eye contact. You're gonna make some eye contact, and you're gonna help this. I want all the 911 calls. I want you to feel me. You're gonna feel me. You're gonna feel me.
Thank you for
How
your
would you
comments.
ever make somebody dad
Thank you for your
yell
comments.
their daughter's name? You're going to feel me now.
Thank you, Speaker. Just
you for
be
your
advised,
comments.
we're looking at a screen in front of us of the video you have.
Watch the video.
Okay, thank you.
Greg.